Ethiopia's pursuit of sea access said to stem from the principle of equitable mutual benefits and a matter of survival. Charging stations for electric vehicles are said to be installed at every 50 and 120 kilometers across the country. Hello and welcome to EBC World. Hamas Gadomatanafu with the hour's latest. Prominent advocate for the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam and owner of Kings of Abai Media, Ustaz Jamal Bashir, has asserted that Ethiopia's pursuit of sea access stems from the principle of equitable mutual benefits and a matter of survival. Recognized as a pivotal hub for global trade, maritime access, and regional stability, the Red Sea demands Ethiopia's active participation. With the burgeoning population exceeding 126 million, Ethiopia can no longer remain a passive observer in the affairs of this vital waterway. While some advocate for Ethiopia's continued marginalization, Ustaz Bashir argues that its geographical position, significant regional influence, and very existence necessitate a proactive role in the Red Sea. He emphasized the legitimacy of Ethiopia's quest for sea access, particularly given its role in sharing the River Nile with downstream nations. It is unfortunate that Ethiopia, which historically had access to the Red Sea, now finds itself merely observing the developments in this vital body of water, caught in the machination of those engaged in conspiratorial politics, he elaborated. Ustaz Bashir decried external forces attempting to undermine Ethio-Somali relations and obstruct Ethiopia's access to sea through manipulative tactics. Ethiopia has reaffirmed its commitment to championing the comprehensive Africa Culture Development Program. The East African nation's commitment was asserted at the ongoing African Union Extraordinary Summit on Comprehensive African Agriculture Development Program, which is underway in Kampala, Uganda from January 9 to 11, 2025. The summit started off with the session of the Ministers of Agriculture on January 9, 2025. The session extensively discussed the post-Malabo CAADP agenda dedicated to transforming Africa's agricultural landscape and endorsed the 10-year strategy and action plan of CAADP 2026 to 2053, as well as the Kampala Declaration. Ambassador Hiru Zamana, permanent representative of the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia to the African Union and the United Nations Economic Commission for Africa, addressed the joint session of the Executive Council of the African Union and Ministers of Agriculture, reflecting on overall success stories, challenges, and the way forward in accelerating the implementation of the CAADP. Charging stations for electric vehicles are set to be installed at every 50 and 120 kilometers across the country, according to Ethiopia's Petroleum and Energy Authority. Baharu Oljira, Executive Director of Energy Sector Control with the authority, revealed that a directive containing a regulatory framework for electric vehicle charging systems has been approved. The directive, according to him, mainly deals with licensing for charging stations, a charge service tariff, power supply level, and security. Speaking to Fana Media Corporation, Bahar pointed out that there are currently 3 types of charging stations, such as at home, including a station built for public services or business purposes where service fees are collected. Mentioning that site permit for the charging stations has not yet been granted, the official reminder that those who have already built charging stations are required to obtain a license within 6 months from the date of approval of the directive. The initiative is expected to make it easier for electric vehicle owners to travel long distances without worrying about running out of power. Well, before I sign out, let me now remind you of top stories of the hour once again. Ethiopia's pursuit of sea access said to stem from the principle of equitable mutual benefits and a matter of survival. Charging stations for electric vehicles are said to be installed at every 50 and 120 kilometers across the country. Well, that's all we have for the hour. Many thanks for watching. I'm Oscar Nomat Nafu. It is goodbye for me.